Welcome back, all my wreath enthusiasts. Today is day 16 of using the Nitra-Guard Bio Cubes. So we've been doing this review now, trying to see if we could get the nitrates down. For those of you that are new or have forgotten, my nitrates originally were 20 parts per million. So if we look down the list, this is what I was at before using this product. Now, during that time, I was vodka dosing approximately 5 to 6 mils of vodka daily. I was using this here to try to get the alkalinity set right and the pH. So I just wanted to let you know like what I was dosing. Those were the two. I was not dosing any calcium, and that would be because my calcium was at 500, so a little bit high. But you know, my nitrates were not bad. Like, you know, 20 is manageable. Here comes my cat. He's a bastard. Copper, I didn't have the test. I just actually bought that last week. pH was good at 8.2. 8.2 to 8.3 is okay. Ammonia was 0. That was good. Phosphates 0.03. Not bad. That's wasn't concerned with that. Nitrites 0. Calcium at 500, as we already discussed. Alkalinity was 4.1, which is a little low, a little high, I meant. It should be 2.5 to 2.9. DKH of 11.5, which is high. It should be 7 to 8. So those were the results. Stupid's going to start drinking salt water, because that's actually from my tank. So I hope you like that, Stupid. So here we are, day 16. You can see the levels yourself. So nitrates are 50. Now the test is skewed a little bit. As I have said before on my last video, I decided to vacuum my substrate. I thought, hey, I'll give the stuff a hand, you know, getting the nitrates down. So it actually did more harm than good. So I'm working on it. They were at 80, so I have actually done 90 gallons of water change in the last week. That's 15 gallons a day, but I skipped one day. And today I'll show you when we go over to the tank, I'm mixing up another 15 gallons. So the copper I didn't have. pH has actually dropped a little, but like I said, I haven't been using this, and all the water changes, even though the salt is supposed to put it to 8.3. For whatever reason, it's not. Maybe it's just too much water changes or something. But that's why I'm trying to do a smaller volume daily rather than like a big 50 gallons at once. I don't want to shock my system. I'd rather draw this out a little bit slower. I was kind of hoping the nitrates would drop faster, but phosphates have actually gone up. I had disconnected the phosphate remover or reactor, as this stuff said in the manual, and they've actually gone up. I don't know where the phosphates are coming from because I only use RO water, but I'm going to I'll replace my phosphate media, and once I do that, I'll put that in, and hopefully that'll help. I actually do have it turned back on right now. Nitrite, which is the most dangerous one of all, is 0, so that's perfect. Calcium has gone up. This is confusing to me because I have not added any calcium, so I'm not sure what the deal is with that, other than perhaps calcium had somehow been stored in a substrate and has been released. Other than that, it could just be the daily water changes adding it. Calcium's generally not dangerous at these levels, so not too worried. So I don't dose any, and we'll just leave it at that for now. So the alkalinity today is at 2.39. It's a little bit low, but like I said, I'm going to start with this again. And this was, I think, what's that? 4 tablespoons is what I add to mine. I can't even get that to focus there, but anyhow, so I'll add that this evening. and DKH was a little low, but that'll go with that as well. So far the results are not promising for Nitra-Guard. It is stated online that this should be fixed. It could take your system from really high numbers, I believe it said from 80 down to 0 or near 0 in just a couple of weeks. Well, stuff's been in there 16 days, and I actually even bought another reactor and put it in a reactor as the alternative method of speeding it up. So let's I'll take a look over here. There's my new water mixing, and right in the back there you can see a reactor and lots of salt creep and whatnot. So I've got that in there, and there's the phosphate reactor. So I'm running both of them. I was kind of hoping for a little bit better results, to be honest, but I'm not losing hope, because I do accept my blame in stirring up that substrate when I vacuumed it. So let me just focus in here. Elegance Coral is still not happy. Not dying, but definitely not happy. Here, let me just get on there a little better. Sorry it's so blue, guys. I don't know what's with the iPhone. It captures it as blue. It's really not. The lighting, it's got the LED lights, and everything that you're looking at blue is really purple and bright. But that's where we're at. Like, I'm kind of in fear. I've added a few pieces of SPS. So like that big guy there, I'm really hopeful that it's going to be okay. And then I've got one up there I need to move, or preferably just get rid of that anemone. And so I know that they're generally pretty sensitive. Zoos don't really care about nitrates, I guess. They're flourishing well. It's disappointing what the nitrates are at. Because my tank, obviously it looks to be doing pretty well if I stand back and show you like this. It's compared to like a lot of people's I see out there, it's in pretty good shape. And I'm going to keep you guys posted. I'll just follow along and hoping to see these drop off soon. It's definitely not the miracle product that it claims to be, but that doesn't mean it's not going to work. Let's just give it some time and hope for the best. Thanks for watching, guys.